Hola, bienvenido a España. Mis hombres IDG Skyline, where estoy uniendo Fast X part-time.
De nada.
Translated for those who want to look it up, I'll just save you the effort. I've said, hello, welcome to Spain. My name is IDG Skyline, and I'm joined with Fast X part-time. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Spain, probably one of the best tracks on the calendar for overtaking, so I'm expecting a lot of overtakes. As I said, I am joined by Fast X part-time. Really looking forward to this. There's quite a few people that are close together tonight. I'm pretty hyped about this, man. I mean, what are your thoughts about it?
Well, first things first. Intro was actually quite decent. I was quite surprised you were very fluent in Spanish out of nowhere all of a sudden. Well, tonight, we do actually have a full lobby, so it's actually going to be quite interesting. A full 20 driver grid. Who's going to take the win tonight? First of all, but I have to go through pole position and thoughts on tonight.
I don't think Frantic will get it tonight.
It is quite.
You get it.
It is quite close. Frantic is still in the hunt. He is being one of the quickest qualifiers we've seen in ATA. That's not just in being from GP2. He's just carried that through into F1. You do have a couple of guys that could battle him for it. That would potentially be Mr. Michaels. Mr. Krog has not been up there recently. But we do have Iron Eagle, who was setting blistering pace last week and has decided he may actually be quite decent around here as well. What are your thoughts on tonight's race?
I think two people to watch out for though, dude, is BF1 Racer, obviously his debut race in F1. Then he had a second race in ATA, but his first race was in GP2, but then we realised he is way too quick. But he is on pace with Frantic tonight, in my opinion, and potentially his brother as well, D House 03 F1 fan. So in my opinion, them two are the ones to watch out for, as there's an absolute pile up of cars coming out the garages. This is madness. I'm still looking in the garage. This is mad. What the fuck?
It is rather crazy what's happening right now. But, like you said...
This is only Q1.
Yeah, this is Q1. This is the first time actually we've had a full Q1. Like, everyone's actually been
good point to mention. Full lobby for the first time ever in ATA?
I believe so. The highest we got was 19 last week in F1, and this is the first time we've actually got a full solid 20. And oh boy, am I excited for tonight's race.
Yeah, I'm excited. Like I said though, it's probably the best overtaking track on the whole calendar. So I'm expecting a lot of overtakes and maybe some strange situations, but we'll see how it goes.
I'll also say this, we actually do have currently quite a lot of people out on track. Virtually everyone's out on track right now. And there's still 16 minutes left.
Raw Source is the first car to cross the line, so Raw Source is the 1-2 who's going to set the benchmark for everyone to focus on.
Yes, he is. And would you kindly take us round a lap round here then, Skyline?
I mean, we're a few corners into it, but as we go to Fat Man Turn 3, coming in to the start of the second sector, around the too many F1 signs right-hander. I'm making up these corners as I go along at the minute, but anyway, this is the most awkward corner. It's an off-camber corner.
It is off-camber.
I can't stand it. The thing is though, this corner's the worst in my eyes. Like the way it just throws you off camera.
Turn 7 and turn 8, just like that exactly.
Has a bit of an issue through that. But then here comes the Fly Emirates back straight.
No, you have the oh god kill me turn now leading on to the Fly Emirates back straight. Because if you remember last year, quite a few people in GP2 died at that turn. Yourself included.
They did,
even
that's
me.
Very true.
Anyway.
I don't think... Oh yeah, I did die around there. But this is the DHL right-hander coming up to the F1 Experiences chicane. Remember that. The F1 Experiences chicane. My favourite corner.
And it's leading out onto what?
He says 120.5. And
not too bad,
that will be nothing compared to what we see at the end of the session. Like, I think we'll see low 119s by the end of the session. But I don't know. Depends on how hard people push.
Well, Krog, as we were speaking to him before we started the lobby, started the stream, he did say he was setting 18s, but that was time trial. Remember, time trial's not everything. You can get a decent lap from practice, yes, don't get me wrong. But you won't match that time when you have the grip and all that diminish from what you have. So,
Can I
yeah,
point
I
out something
think...
interesting right now, Dom? 2 people on the mediums have gone quicker than people that set laps on softs.
Yes, I have noticed that.
The
We also
mediums
have
that tried to be on.
we actually have Purple Fairy as well on a set of hards, which I think is a bit extreme. And
Yeah,
we-
it's a bit ambitious, that one.
and we
34.2, yeah.
Yeah, and we currently have 17 people out on track right now. We only have 3 people still, and we have Angerfist, Jorn, and House. We have House 03 that's still in the pits with... I don't know why there's so many.
What's he gonna do? Wow. A 2-minute 2. Mate, that's pole. I don't care, that's pole. Well done, Ben. Well done, that's pole, mate. 119.8.
Wait, is
Legends.
BF One Racer brother of House? I wasn't sure.
Yeah, they're brothers, yeah.
Right, okay, yeah. Wasn't too sure on that one. You did. Someone mentioned it to us last week. I'm not sure who it was, but meh. But yeah, the early runners are coming in. You're starting to see those the softer tire runners that actually
God, Fantique.
that are definitely going to get there. So I think we're definitely getting into the 18s. We're not going to go fucking. We're not going to stay 19s all night. This is just going to keep getting faster and faster as people get their eye-ins and get their
I don't
lines
think
right.
we'll get the 18s in Q1. I'll be surprised because the track is still getting rubbered in.
That is very true.
Mansell's set a lap and he's on the 13 into P13 English. Not far behind Michael though, actually. Michael's in the pit, so
Yeah, Michael's
you know
not
he's
not had the best lap with that. He should usually be up there. He should be getting through it with ease.
I'm going to predict the cut-off point, by the way. I'm going to say the cut-off point is going to be a 20.5.
A 20.5. So you're saying Mansell right now is going to be the cut-off. I think
No,
people...
I'm saying that raw source will be the cut-off, 20.5.
Oh, 20? I thought you said 21.5. Right, excuse me.
No, 20.5 will be the cut-off, I think.
I think I'd put it where I's the bestest. I think a 20.9 is more solidly achievable for everyone. Again, we could be completely wrong. We don't know what these guys are going to set. We also don't know if it's going to rain in the race, so that's going to may potentially throw in an element of what they may do strategy-wise.
Well, maybe worth paying attention to what tyres people go out on in Q2, because Q2, if people go out on the softs, like only the softs, I would assume rain would be coming.
But not necessarily. Not necessarily.
It's more like the race will start wet, should I say. Because there's no point in qualifying on the mediums and not starting on them.
That is rather true. But you do see Matty G being Eagle, they're the ones that are on mediums, so they potentially may only have softs for the rest of qualifying. As Frantique's
Well, I
retiring,
knew that
as he
I am an
is-
Eagle. He said that he was going to do mediums in Q1 anyway, just to give himself more faster tyres in Q2 and Q3. So this is his plan anyway for Eagle.
Matty GB might be even doing the exact same as well. But again, we have no idea. As we do actually have House and Jorn on laps, or I believe they're actually... Oh no, they're still in the pits. I do apologise.
Angerfist is about to start a lap.
Yeah,
He's starting one, about to.
as he comes out at the last turn.
Starting on the medium tyre. Also, he's only a reserve driver for tonight, replacing... who's he replacing? Gemin. Replacing
yes.
Deming for this race, because Gemin is away for this week. But he is looking to be a full-time driver, potentially in GP2. But he's in F1 tonight, just to do me a favour, as my driver's the one missing, and I brought him in because I think he's got the pace for it. And I'm looking forward to seeing how he does, because he is a very good driver, very experienced in XRL. He's actually the XRL GP3 champion for this season, which is quite nice. I'm going to take that back my pocket and be like, yep, he's going to do well. But
Yeah.
he's currently on the mediums, trying to get through to Q2 on the mediums, so...
It could be a good thing
See
he's
how it
getting through
goes.
Q2. But the times for... the time he needs to beat is Mansell's of a 21.5, which From what I've seen him before, when I've raced him before, he's going to easily demolish that. He's going to just smash that completely.
I've just noticed a small little visual on the game, which I've never noticed before. There's a little white block next to Mansel's gamer tag on the left of it, next to the number 15.
Yes,
And
there
that's
is.
the cut-off place. I've never noticed that before.
I actually know it's because it's the driver that you're actually spectating on, so... So if you actually open your spectator menu and select driver.
Well, that white box is moving. No, but I know the arrow's there because the arrow is there, like moving up and down as I'm flicking between drivers. But there's a solid white box where Mansell is. Why is that white box there? His
If you
name?
press X, you'll open your spectator menu, it will say driver select. And it says XRL Mansell.
Oh yeah.
You
Oh, yeah.
absolute thick fucking twat.
Oh yeah. That's the thing.
Anyway, we still have 8 minutes 10 in this session. We can see here, Angerfist actually doing another lap. He maybe bring the car in, as I don't think he's actually going faster. Let's have a check on Michael. Is he currently on a lap? He looks like he is, but he has backed off.
because I need to find out something.
What?
D-House can't get back into the lobby,
Oh,
and I don't have him as a friend.
I don't have him as a friend either.
Alright, there we go. Invites game. Alright, there we go. He's got his invite.
Oh well, you've managed to do that. Sweet. As we do see one of the also see one of the Mercedes coming in. Who would that be? I'm not sure if that's that's Angerfist coming back in.
Bossman's had an incident, by the way. He's spun it somewhere. Where is that? That's 10-5. Oh, he's a bit slidey now. Bossman's
Yeah, that's turn
doing
5.
it.
He's lost
Yeah.
it. Coming through 6 and 7 now. Yeah, I think he's run out of fuel. Oh no.
I might have to call in that Patronus. In the chat, Patronus has put Anal Fister is leading the GP3 Championship in XRO with me in second. He is now going to be called Anal Fister.
Alright. Anal Fister is. So, Anal Fist is in 15th, so he's got a 121.3, so he's actually not that far off Michael, actually, who's got a 21.3. So, Michael's having a shocking time in qualifying. He's not actually been having his
Michael's
own
not
way
a
the
good
last
time.
couple of weeks.
So I'm keeping an eye on the few guys at the back, like the likes of mainly Mansell and Purple Fairy, because they're two. No, Mansell's not. It's just Purple Fairy, really. Then, in my opinion, that we need to keep an eye on, because he's the only F1 driver that's in the bottom 5,
Yep.
apart from D-House, who's only just joined the lobby again because disconnected for whatever reason. Well, the other guys at the bottom are GP2. So, Purple Fairy needs to beat them. Otherwise, you know, GP2 drivers are beating him, which is never really a good thing.
Yeah, but he is in the softs, but it does say that he's on the hards currently. That's because he's got a bad... That's what
That's
he
his
set
fastest
his
time.
thing
You need
on.
to change your detail to currently fitted. You're
Yes,
watching,
that I do. Everyone's currently on softs. That's okay.
catch up, Don. Come on, mate. Jesus.
God damn. We all call him that an XRL and he hates it. Alright, no problem. If he gets on the podium, he's getting known as Anal Fister. So don't worry about it.
Yeah. Don't forget, guys, if you want to put anything into the chat and ask any questions, ask away. Me and FastX Cunt Time will answer the best we can.
I mean, yeah, sure, why not?
Why not? I mean, we're coming up with nicknames on people. Purple Fairy is now safe, but has now knocked Anger Fist down. And as well as... I don't know what I'm looking. Should I?
Mansell is currently in 16th. He's in the drop zone. I's the best is on the bubble with a 20.9. But with just under 4 minutes, under 5 minutes to go, there still could be changes. Could be rest. I'm
I
starting
want to ask
to
the chat real quick. Did anyone in the chat hear my intro? I want to know if anyone in the chat heard my intro, because my intro was mad.
Well, if they didn't, they can watch
I
it
like
on
my intro.
YouTube. Just go follow us. I think it's what, ATA Gaming on YouTube.
ATA Gaming, I think.
Yes.
What's the Twitch name? What's the Twitch name?
ATA Racing Official, but that's not the YouTube name.
Yeah, the YouTube name is ATA Gaming, but the banner thing or the profile picture icon thing says ATA Racing. Don't know why. Ask Martin.
Ask Martin. He's the one that did it. If you want to quiz it, go watch. Why have you just put in there, I missed it?
I didn't put that. That's you, mate.
That's not me. That is
It's not me,
that's
mate.
put
I'm
that
on my
there.
own personal Twitch.
Martin, get off fucking the ATA Official one, you twat.
Yeah, Martin, get off Twitch. Fuck off. Go onto your own account, you twat.
Yeah, YouTube links in the description. We're not on YouTube, you fat fuck.
Yeah, we're on Twitch, you twit. Fuck off. Leave us to it. We're the
Get off
professionals
the
here, okay?
Twitch.
Fuck off.
Anyway, we
Yeah,
need to
get
be
off.
professional,
You're
Skyline. We
confusing
need to be
people.
professional.
What? Professional? What does that mean?
I don't know.
I don't know either, but angry fist. What is it? Hang on, let me go on to the chat again.
Oh, Christ.
Anal Fister. Anal Fist is about to finish his lap. So let's see how Anal Fist can do. Can he get through to Q2? Oh, that's close. I don't want to call that. That is close. That is very close.
Apparently he's auto-signed in, so yeah. Okay, well get your own Twitch and use it yourself then.
Yeah, Martin, make your own Twitch account. God, we're using this one, so God, Martin. Jesus.
Yeah, Martin. Fuck's sake. Anyway, Eagles now went to the top with a 119.0, so we could still get in the 118s, Skyline. We're not far off that.
I
But
don't think we will, though. I think everyone who can set that sort of lap is in the pits right now, and there isn't really enough. Well, there is enough time to come out if you come out right now, but there's
Yeah,
no
you
point
get
really.
one run.
Apart from House, out still. He is in the lobby, isn't he?
I think so. I did see him come back in. I've not seen him go out and set a time though. So maybe he's disconnected again, which is really going to affect him.
Oh, I know what's happened with House. He's joined the session, but he hasn't taken over his vehicle. He doesn't know how to take over.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate for him. I don't think he will end up getting a lap in. As we see, Angerfist now coming into the pits. We have Eyes the Best, who's currently about to come around and start a fresh lap. Mansell's going slowly. He's not on the track.
Eyes has just improved. Eyes has gone up to 6th.
Oh, Eyes is going up to 2nd. Nice. So that puts Purple Fairy in the drop zone, but he's already out. Mansell, I think, just retired as well. Jordan's in the pits. Bossman's the only one that could put Angerfist out. So. And I don't think Bossman's actually improving on his lap at the moment as well.
No, he doesn't look to be. I mean, to be fair, I'm not too surprised by that. I mean,
Oh, Angerfist is retired
Bossman-
as well. So it's down to Bossman.
doesn't look like Bossman's that comfortable with his car. If you spectate Bossman, he doesn't seem that comfortable. Like, he looks like he's struggling a little bit. Completely misses the inside apex there. Yeah, he has.
Yeah,
he's not doing well
struggling with
that
a
car.
bit of understeer on the car.
Looking through these, the F1 experience chicane. It's not
No,
bad. Oh,
he's
he's abandoned the lap. Yeah,
He's
he's
abandoned
given up.
it.
He's
So-
out. So we have lost the 5 drivers at the bottom 5. Dom, I'm assuming you was about to go through it. So Dom,
I was
take it away.
just about to go through it, but yes. So we've actually just lost from that. Out of the 20 drivers that have put qualifying laps in, minus D-House, unfortunately to him. We've lost him, we've lost Purple Fair, we've lost Bossman, Jordan, and Mansell in the first round of qualifying. So, Eagle setting a decent time there of a 1:19.035. He's currently just come into the pits. We've got Eyes the Best, who's currently about to come in box as well. Let's see, where's Rossos? Rossos has just started a lap, so I think he's the only one that's actually on a lap, and I think he's just probably going to...
No, Honey Badger's about to finish a lap. Oh no, he's coming in. Never mind.
Oh, no. Honey Badger has just crashed at pit exit, but he's still kept the car alive, so that's something. But let's go back to...
I don't get why Rossos is sending another lap. There's no point in doing it. No one can beat him. And he's already through. He's just wasting tyres at this point, surely.
Patronus asked, who's his teammate in GP2 in the Force India? I'm right to say it's Kane Abel, or whatever the fuck he's called now. Bart.
I don't think it is Bart. I think Bart left.
Did he?
Someone left. I can't remember who it was. I can't remember if it was Bart or someone else, but they left.
Wait a minute. Martin! Who is going to be Patronus' teammate?
I like that! Martin, fuck off! Get your own Twitch account! Martin, come back! Who's his teammate?
Yeah, he can be our source for all the information. He can also do the fucking driver points you've still not updated, cunt. Yeah, so if you're wondering when GP2 is, GP2 will be tomorrow. That will be with, I believe it's Rosso, Shack,
I'm looking,
and
hold on.
Skyline? No, not Skyline. Michael, I believe
Michael.
is. Michael, yeah, Michael and
No,
Rosso,
it's
Shack.
not Vorsos. Vorsos has quit it.
Oh,
Vorsos
is it?
has
Okay,
quit.
then it's Master Krog and Michael then that's going to be doing commentary tomorrow at 7. Catch that here.
Oi, Martin, hurry up! Who's his teammate?
Yeah, we need this vital information now, as we actually need eyes the best of time we can continue on, but that's really not going to matter, I think, because we've got a minute still left. But, your thoughts on the session so far? Do you think it's been a good qualifying session?
I mean, to be fair, my prediction wasn't too far off with 20.5. If you look, I was only 3 tenths off my prediction, so... I mean, no, hang on. I'm actually pretty right.
You're
Anyway, yeah.
about there. I
there's
was more
surprises up
spot
there.
on with it.
But if you look at it, you've got 3 people up at the top that could easily take pole. I'm an Eagle, Fantique, and BF1.
Yeah.
That any one of them could take it.
You're welcome, Patronus. He said thanks, by the way, just in case people are wondering. So there we have it. We've got Eagle absolutely blitzing.
What's he
the
saying
pace at the
thanks
moment.
for?
I don't know, he just
I don't
said
get it.
thanks. That was it. I just said he's welcome.
You're
but-
welcome! Don't know what we did, but you're welcome.
Yes, as we currently have a few more people that we thought we'd have gotten here. Michael managed to somehow claw his way into 13th after qualifying. He really didn't have a great qualifying if he's in 13th. Trex as
I don't know
well.
what it is with Michael. Michael's had good race pace this year, but his quality's been all over the place. Not sure if you noticed that.
Yeah, he's kind of like the Red Bull. Terrible quality pace, decent race pace. Ooh, talking about real life.
But
F1,
ladies and gentlemen,
what do you-
round 2.
yeah, we can come back to qualifying in a minute. And talking about real life
Oh,
one
God.
for a second here, what do you think the Halo's going to look like on the cars when the Williams reveals theirs in 2 weeks?
Shit.
Oh, saying that actually, have you seen the Formula E? How they've included the Halo? It looks fucking cool as fuck.
They're not doing it as well.
Well, they've got to. It's mandatory. Not all fucking open wheelers are going to have the Halo, but it's going to be implemented to all open wheelers. At some point.
Autel's the first car out, by the way.
Yeah, I got that. Thank you. But well, we have moved on to the second part of qualifying now, and well, who's going to get the top 10 shootout? That's the most important thing.
Martin, get onto your own Twitch. Fuck off.
We love you, Martin.
We love you, Martin. We do. We love you, Martin. We do. We love you, Martin. We do.
Oh,
Martin,
Martin,
we love
fuck
you. Now
off,
fuck
you.
off to your own channel.
Fuck the Halo. Yes, Vendetta says absolute truth. Fuck the Halo.
You know what? I want everyone in the chat to put hashtag fuck off Halo. Please. That'd be awesome.
Oh.
Hashtag fuck off Halo.
Anyone going to put it in there? Who's going to be the brave ones? As we currently see Battelle now, just going around a little bit slow at the moment. He's building up to start his lap. Suck a Halo.
Suck a Halo.
Not what we asked for, but okay.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Well, as we see now, Battelle's going to be the one that's starting to wind up for his lap. Gets good launch out the final turn, comes down the Pirelli pit straight for the fucking God knows how many times we've said this. And he's going to come into the tricky turn 1 and 2 chicane here. Well, I wouldn't call it a chicane, but it's more like an S's as it comes round to Fat Man turn 3. Absolute pins round there. Comes out onto the Alonso lines, I like to call it. Coming out round under the too many F1 sign bridge. Round turn 4, keeps it nice and tight under the Chinnery bridge. And into the tricky turn 5. Off camera, you see the slopes down there as it comes round the Rolex retard bridge and powers up to I don't know what speed he is. He's coming round 7 and 8 now, coming up the hill to the oh my god I'm dead corner and down to the flyers back straight. Open DRS is going to be powering it down to about, it's going to break about the 100 metre board, turn in for the terrifying turn 11, but I don't really know why, tight turn 11, that's what we'll call it, and it comes up to the quick left and right of 12 and 13, keeps a nice tight line, opens up the steering just to get to the exit there, comes round the Formula 1 Experiences chicane, and comes out of the Pirelli last turn. What's the time going to be as he comes across the line? He's going to open the DRS, power down to the line, and it is a 1:19.5 to start off qualifying.
Not a bad start lap.
Wait, yes!
Looking at some...
Fuck the Halo. 1088 points to you, even though we don't do them.
Yeah, 1088 fucking Gryffindor points. 119.2 from Fantique. I don't think that's going to be quick enough for me to get pole. But we're not in
Vendetta,
Q3 yet,
know
so...
you were Vendetta. We did know you were Angry Fister because your gamer tag used to be Vendetta.
It's okay, ain't no fister, it's fine.
Yes, it is very fine. Anyway, as we have a few more people come through, and
Wait,
France.
hang on! Ain't no fister, focus on your qualifying, you're doing shit. Hurry the fuck up and get on track.
Hashtag shove the Halo up your mum's bum from a sleep seal. Well, totally professional stream here. Okay, why not? As we have Eagle that's actually set an 18.9, so we were correct in that prediction that it was going to be an 18 in Q2.
Oh my god. The sleep seals just broke me. Fuck me.
Couldn't be worse than last week when you did the sensual lap of HLG's career, and then someone put in the chat hashtag demonetized, and I just crumbled. I think we should do one of them again.
It, but BF1 racer is lagging like an absolute cunt. What the fuck is going on with his car?
Oh, who?
BF1 racer. His car's like rev bombing all the time.
It's fine on match.
Oh no, now it's just sorting itself out. It's just sorting itself out, but it was lagging and it was proper like rev bombing. It's like oh, fucking horrible sound.
I have no
Shove
idea.
the Halo up your mum's bum. Love it, best thing I've seen all day. Shove the Halo up your mum's bum.
You're a toilet.
I love it.
Just shove the
Shove
Halo
the
up your
Halo up
mum's
your
bum.
mum's
You're a toilet.
You're a toilet. Shove the Halo in the toilet and flush it.
Oh, hello and goodbye. Oh Christ.
This was a decent stream until all this shit started. Fuck's sake.
I have
we
no
was
idea what
doing
you're
so
talking
well.
about. I have no idea
We're
what
still
you're talking
professional.
about. Totally
Still
professional.
professional. Trex Electric is on the lap, I think, and he's coming around the final corner. Let's see how well he does his lap. Sorry, not his Halo. And he goes into 8th place, just behind Michael. Literally just behind.
Oh.
Michael will probably want to come out and set another lap, but we'll see how that. Michael's already come out of the closet, so maybe he'll come out the pits as well.
Anyway, Halo, Anglefist coming around the final couple of turns here. The F1 Experiences chicane. He's coming around onto the Pirelli pit straight. He's got a nice, decent exit, gets onto the exit curb quite nicely. Goes DRS across the line and goes 12th, so he's getting there. He's only a couple of tenths off Glaze Gator.
He'd have to go for another lap there.
He will need to go for another lap.
Well, unless he's happy with that. Then he gets started on the fresh set of tyres at the start of the race, you never know.
Optical G there with the hashtag Halo Mothers, and and Martin back in it with the this stream is as professional as it will ever be. No, last week was never going to be professional. That will be the worst in quote unquote professionalism
that wasn't the worst
that we
stream.
have.
Come on, when me and Martin did the live stream, that was the worst. You got to admit, me and Martin were not sensible practically that entire time.
I don't think we were sensible. I think we were worse.
Hey, so this Red Bull's quite nice. I'm not sponsored by Red Bull or anything, but this Red Bull, and I have Red Bull in ages, but this Red Bull is actually really nice.
How many times did he see Red Bull? Hashtag not sponsored.
It's not sponsored, but man, I swear Red Bull's changed something in their recipe because it tastes so nice now.
Does it give you wings yet?
What?
Does it give you wings yet?
I don't know, mate. I can't quite hear you. I seem to be quite far away because I seem to be flying away from my mic. Can you just speak up a little bit?
Does it give you wings yet?
Oh! Does it give me wings yet? Well, yeah, mate. I've already fucked off, mate. I'm already in Narnia.
Oh, are you? So you're playing in the closet with Mr. Tumnus? Nice. Anyway, we have BF1 Racer here.
Oh, Legends is gone! Rest in peace, Legends!
He's bent it at the oh my god, I'm dead turn. Oh, he's lost that.
He didn't even get there, mate. He actually didn't even get to the turn. He lost it going around the left-hander before and just had like a fucking massive tank slapper the entire time.
Well, this just reminds me of Ocon at Brazil. Absolutely dead.
But BF1 Racer is about to start a lap, coming down the Pirelli start-finish straight, looking to potentially get into the top 10, and hopefully he should do, to give I'm an Eagle and Fantique a bit of a challenge, show them what he is made of. Coming around the Too Many F1 Signs right-hander, which is also known as the what? Fat Man Turn 3 or something, I don't know.
Yeah, the Fat Man Turn 3. God damn it, keep up!
Yeah. I couldn't remember, okay? Now coming up to the Rolex downhill corner, this and a bit of a lag spike there, because I was running a bit wide. But underneath the Rolex retarded bridge thing, whatever the fuck it is, I don't know, I lost track of that as well. Through the Rolex chicane, or something I'm assuming, I don't know. And oh my god, I'm about to hit a wall corner coming onto the Fly Emirates back straight. And he's just abandoned lap.
Yep. So he's probably going to come in and strap on a new set of boots and go ham. But, yeah.
He's already done that once. He abandoned his first run. That was his second. Unless he's planning to do a second lap on these set of tyres, which obviously isn't ideal for the start of the race, but he's not going to have much choice by the look of it at the minute.
Yeah.
He does still have time though to come back in if he needs to.
Yeah, as you
which
said.
Which he's not. He's going back at it again.
Back at it again with the ham sandwich.
Optical G, why bananas? What? The Halo is just 3 bananas, 2 at the top and Is that how you're gonna shove them up? Well, not your mum's arse, but is that how you shove up people's mums' arses? Because they're bananas and their mums are used to having things up their arse. I don't know. I'm just assuming.
I was going to say something. I was going to say something when I said back at it again, and I don't know.
Wait, hang on. 3 bananas, 3 holes.
Oh.
Kinky. Oh, it could be a 4-way. 3 bananas and a woman. Martin, you're being so sexual.
No, we're not going there again. Oh, fuck it. We need to do it over Martin. We need to do it, not over Martin. We need to do it over Michael.
What? We're doing what over Martin now? What? I'm not doing anything over Martin, mate. Whatever you do in your spare time with him is up to you, but I ain't getting involved.
Well then, you never said that last night.
Shut up, okay? God.
Shall you
that
do
time from BF1 Racer going up to second place, only 2 tenths, well, nearly 3 tenths off I'm an Eagle. But
oh yeah,
Fantique only third. Oh no. Look at the chat. What Martin's just put in the chat.
Let's do this initial lap over Michael as he's just about to come start a lap. Oh. Take it
Oh,
with
mate, look at that
Skyline.
lap time. It's 5 minute 55, 56, 57, 58. It's
6 minutes!
lap.
Yes!
6 minute lap for Michael. That's pole right there. And we are being so serious right now. It's unreal. And I think did BF1 Racing just retire on track?
Yeah, I believe so. I don't actually know.
Naughty BF1 Racer. That is a fine, unfortunately, my friend.
Well, we can't confirm it because not one of us saw it. So
Well, he ran out of fuel when he crossed the line, so there's no way he could have retired the car in the pit lane.
well, were you watching?
No way. I wasn't watching him, but he ran out of fuel. I watched him run out of fuel because his car went into ghost.
Ah, okay. Birds and bees. Wait, what?
Birds and bees, what?
I'm confused now.
I don't even get that.
Anyway, we have Michael coming to finish his lap now. He's round the terrible turn 11 hairpin. He's coming up to the S's at 12 and 13. He's actually got a decent lap under his belt at the moment. He's setting quite a decent time as he's coming out of the F1 Experiences chicane here at the end of the lap. He's going to come round, see the DHL sign in the background, comes round onto the Pirelli pit straight. He's going to open the DRS.
Needs a
comes
mid
across that there,
19.
and across the line.
And he does it.
19. Nicely called.
Yeah, called it.
119.544.
I was only saying that's what he needed, just to be, you know, comfortable. Like, you know, I could still be wrong.
I wouldn't say comfortable because 11th is only 3/10 behind him. If everyone
I
else
mean, you got to
behind
bear in
him
mind
improves,
though. Well, Floodlines is in the pits now. Trex is in the pits. Honey Badger is in the pits, and Angerfist is in the pits. There's only 1, 2, 3 people out that are behind him. 4 people because Eyes is there. No, Eyes is in the pits now as well. So there's only 3 people that can potentially beat him. So
yeah, so he wouldn't drop actually down
He's
much.
safe.
But Master Krog in 10th, he's not really, I would say, ideally safe. I see as coming up to start a lap, and this will be his final lap, so all eyes on him.
just saying that, I'm surprised of how low Raw Source is. Raw Source is normally a top fly. Well, not top fly, but you know, mid points. You know, and he's currently standing 12th. That's not like him.
Asleep Seals just put in the chat, I bet this is what Martin Brundle and Johnny Herbert commentate when the mics are off. Probably. I mean, I don't know. So, as we have Master Krog coming on, he's finished his lap now. He's coming up underneath the Rolex signs here up to the oh my god, I'm dead turned 9. And he gets that rather sweetly actually. Gets onto the DRS on
I
the
was pointing out
flying
Raw
back straight.
Source is gone.
Oh, that's no good. No bueno. No bueno. Unlucky Vendetta. That's how it works. Oh, as Trex has just popped
Glaze
up
has
into
gone
9th.
through.
Oh, was it Glaze?
No,
Okay.
Glaze went through to 10th. Frog is now fighting for his life to get in through to Q3,
And
and
he's just
he's
backed off
abandoned
as
it.
well. He's not going to improve on that one.
yeah, no. So
Oh, well.
in that session, we have lost IGN, surprisingly, who crashed out in the middle sector. We also lost Anger Fist, unfortunately.
Angry
reserving,
Fister!
for the first time. Anal Fister!
Anal
Come on,
Fister,
catch up,
yes.
Jesus. Anal Fister has been knocked out in 14th in his first race in ATA. Welcome to the league, mate. Hope you enjoy yourself. Warsaw's probably the most surprising one, in my opinion, down in 13th.
I would actually say
Honey
Krog's more
Badger is
surprising.
also gone, who not long got moved up from GP2, so definitely stepping up to the plate. He's definitely getting pace here in F1. And finally, my other surprise, in my opinion, Master Krog has gone. And
Rossos is
you know, I'm really surprised by that. Yeah, he was in the pit lane, and we just went for Michael to retire now. But what do you think? Frog and Rossos both gone in Q2.
Yeah, you'd expect
What do you
him to definitely be in the top 10. But we have Glaze Gator who managed to scrape it in there very, very narrowly. But Nico managed to set an even, quite a blistering pace, manages to top timesheets here in qualifying 2 with Vettel in second, BF1.
Look at that though.
But
1 second separating the top 12 in
Not-
Q2.
it's insane. That's how close it is up here, man. It's just
And can I point out,
crazy.
if IGN set a lap, it'll probably be the top 13 separated by a second, because IGN will be up there, I reckon, in my opinion. But unfortunately, he's not been able to prove himself, as he is knocked out.
And well, we move
But-
on to the best part of qualifying.
We'll see them in about 12 minutes time for the race, or 15 minutes time, because everyone everyone takes 3 or 4 minutes to ready up for the start of the race, which gives us plenty of time to have our famous talk about how to climb down the pit lane wall.
I've actually already figured it out.
Right, we'll save it for the race, but have something to talk about.
No. Well, I could describe it right now, really.
No. We'll do it between the quality and race when we have nothing to talk about. Save it, Dom. I'm itching to hear it, trust me. I really want to hear it. But we need to save it as cars are now coming onto the track, and it must be Bultau who comes out first. Again, for the second session in a row, Bultau is the first car out.
Petronas, if you want to know how the whole team managers thing works, go on to our forums at... well, Martin can give you that one. HLG, get that fucking Pro Boards link in the chat now.
I don't think you can put links in chats on Twitch now. I think they blocked it.
No, you can put links in chat. Has to be given to...
I thought-
has to be moderators that can approve it, though. If we have it set up right.
Lily, get off me. Get
Well,
away.
let's go watch
Fuck off.
Boutel on his
Lily,
outlap.
no. Lily, get back in your bed, please. Please, get back in your bed. No. Dog, I don't want cuddles. Okay?
Tell her,
Go
go
away.
lie down. Go lie in your ribs, Lily, you fat fuck. Even though she's not
Okay,
fat
come here for a
still.
cuddle then. Just lay on me. Lay. Okay. Alright. Anyway, good job drivers are still on out laps. Thank you, Martin.
There you go. Actually, I need to have a look at it. Yeah, update the points,
that link and
Martin.
everything
You need
is
to get that
there.
done.
Yeah, come on, Martin. Update the points. God. Hi, Lily.
No, Vendetta, that's not the right address. The one that Martin's put
Is that the old
the
one?
correct one. Yeah, that's the old one. Yeah, the one that Vendetta's put in there is the old one that we'd no longer use. The Pro Boards one's the correct one, so you guys all know. Anyway, as we see, Boutel's currently on his lap as he's coming around turn 4 now under the 2-minute F1 signs and the Chinnery Bridge as well. As he's coming around tricky turn 5, downward under the Rolex Bridge.
One thing I find quite
turn-
funny is when the drivers are braking, the brake pads glow red, and when they get off the brakes, they suddenly just go back to normal. They don't fade or anything. It's just like, the brakes are glowing. No, they're fine.
Yeah, that's how it kind of works.
No, the glow should fade, but it doesn't. It just disappears. Ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, esports game of the year.
Well, it's not esports game of the year. It's been nominated for esports game of the year. If it
It
gets
could
esports,
potentially be.
if it gets esports game of the year, I'm not going to be happy because it's broken as fuck.
It is broken. But
As
Bultau says,
Boutel-
oh, that's a nice lap.
Wow, that is a-
118.6.
That's a very
That is
decent
quick.
lap. But the question is Frantique and I mean Eagle going to get anywhere near that actually? Because that's
I don't know, but Ben is about to cross the start-finish line. How's Ben going to do? BF1 racer. Oh, he's gone second with 118.7. Still a quick lap though, but not quick enough for pole. I'm sure he's going to want to try and get pole in his first F1 division race.
Well, Eagle now is coming out of the last turn. What's he going to set for his opening gambit? He's opened the DRS. He's going to come across start line now. He's not close enough. He's got 118.8. So we still have quite a few people still out on track. Who's just putting a time there? That
Matty
was
GB with a
GB.
119.1.
I would have Glazegater coming around the last turn. What's he going to set for an opening gambit on this lap? Oh, he must invalidate his lap time. Floodlines, where are you going to go, mate? Just goes into 5th. So we have That's not exactly what I
That's
expected.
interesting.
The top three,
Not what I
really,
expected.
not what I expected from the other two. They must have had mistakes, but I think Floodlines has got more time in them. It's going to be interesting to see what Frantique and Michael set when they come out. I think they're only going to attempt to do the one run, but I think I see movement. It is the Toro Rosso, so Frantique is coming out on track as we speak. So he's going to put out a lap time. Who's coming out now? Boutel's coming back into the pits. As we see the Williams guys coming out on track, coming out. As we see, as I did.
Coming out on track? What?
Coming out of the
What
pit
am I
lane,
allowed to do
sharp!
that?
Sharp!
The
You know what I
Williams
mean?
track guys are coming out to track to distract the drivers. They're standing in the middle of the track, blocking the start-finish line, so no one else can settle up and let their man get pole.
Sharp, Skyline.
You're the fucking idiot who said it.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. It's lies. It's a conspiracy!
It's a conspiracy. It's absolutely outrageous.
It's absolutely outrageous.
This is not on. I is telling you, it is not on at all.
It's neon. It's pure disgusting.
Hashtag no racism.
There is no racism. I have no idea. We've not said anything racist.
The life of a wife is ended by a knife.
No. Anyway, as we see Frantique now is coming around to start his lap. Wonder what he's going to say.
Martin update the bloody tables. Yep. Martin, sort your shit out.
Yes.
Instead of watching the live stream, sort the fucking tables out, yeah? Get move on. I
Yep.
forgot, so I'm doing it this weekend. No, you're not doing it this weekend. You're doing it right now.
Get it done now.
You're
Right
watching the
now.
race, you also have plenty of time in your hands. Get a move on.
He may have something else in his hands for all we know.
Well, it's whatever Will's doing to him earlier that he's got in his hands at the minute. I don't quite know what we're doing to him yet, but...
Do you know what, Martin? If you don't get the points done, then Renault don't score points tonight.
Yeah, we'll
regardless
disqualify
of the
Renault for the whole of Spain. We'll disqualify Renault for the whole of Spain. And we'll do it when I want to. Okay, Renault's getting no points for Spain then. Well done, Martin. I don't think we can actually do that, but you know.
Well,
It would be cool to have that power. And my phone is in my hands. Pornhub on his phone, ladies and gentlemen. He's watching Pornhub on his phone. But ATA Fantique is coming round. Will he get provisional pole? No, it's only good enough for fourth with a 1:19.0. No, fine.
Wow. Disgusting.
That's disgusting. Excuse me, by the way.
Disgusting.
I have
AMD,
pizza
my
I can
phone
eat.
is in my hands. Wait, what?
IMD. No, Twitchy twats. Twitchy twats. That goes well together. I'm on Twitchy twats. Twitchy twats, twitchy twats, twitchy twats.
Alright. Calm down. That's plenty.
What do you mean that's plenty? I'm only just getting started, mate. Don't be a cock blocker. Come on now. Behave.
I'm not a block cocker. What are you on about?
Not block cocker. By the way, I think Trex is coming towards the end of a flying lap. Just finished the the end of sector 2. Looking to see how the Williams driver can do. I can't remember who the Williams team owner is. I'm sure it's somebody
Boutel.
who has a name. But yeah, Boutel. Is it Boutel?
He's my team owner.
I don't know. Oh yeah. I forgot that's a thing. But anyway, he goes around the final corner. Will he be able to challenge and get into the 18s? Come on, Trex. What can... Oh.
So much disappointing.
I mean, look
Well,
how
Michael-
close it is between him and Floodlions. Look at that gap.
I know.
0.003.
Very tight. As Michael's going to come along, set a lap. He's already done a 9 minute
No,
session
he's
stint.
he's about to start a lap.
Yeah, I just said that start a lap. Didn't say anything. What are you on about?
If we said he's about to finish it, oh, whatever.
I said start. God's sake, Skyline, open your ears.
Shut up.
No.
Shut up.
Fight me.
Shut up.
Fight me.
Shut up. Shut up.
Fight me. Fight me.
I'll slap you with my haggis.
I'll slap you with a toilet. Yeah, toilet.
Shut up and get in the toilet.
You're a pallet.
I'm trying to have a drink here. Fucking leave me alone. My throat hurts. What?
Wooden pallets.
Wooden pallets? What?
Aye, wooden pallets.
Get your wooden. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to officially announce Frantique is not on pole.
Wow, that is a shock. As Michaels is coming around the final turn, he's going to come across the set a lap time. What's he going to set? Is he going to go that? No, okay.
119.2.
He's the best. He's currently on the lap as well. Is he going to get another one in? He may actually well do. Yeah, he's going to get another lap in, so this will be something.
Because though people need. Whoa! I just got static shock off my fucking can. You cunt!
God, Skyline.
Fuck!
Well,
I
Metal
can
is a
get static off a Red Bull can.
Well, Metal is a conductor, so maybe he deserved it, you fucking arse.
What? What did you call me?
An arse.
Why are you gonna be so rude? Excuse me.
I'm not rude. I'm very mildly tame. As everyone's currently out on track. Well, as I say that, Matty GB pitted. Oh, and Trex is coming in, so they're not going to improve on what they've got. We have 30 seconds left in the session, so praise the cat.
My GB's retired. He's happy with where he is right now.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to improve from what he sees. We see, he's the best. It's on the lap. It was on the lap. We've got.
Oh, Michael's run out of fuel.
Oh, well, Rip Michael, no improvement for him. As we see, Buttel's currently on a lap. Is he going to be going faster than what he's got at the moment?
Yeah, there's a few people that are coming towards ends of lap sooner than him. I'm trying to find one. Glaze Gator's near the end of the lap. I think Glaze Gator's the next one across the line.
Yeah. Someone's actually just come into the pits. I believe that's Flood Lines. My controller batteries are low.
Professional from the world's best commentators.
Selfish standard. Glaze Gator goes 7th. Who's coming across the line now? Iron Eagle is going to come across the line. Who's that in front of him? That maybe Michael. Iron Eagle goes even faster. 1:18.3. He's overtaking Buttel. Is Buttel going to improve though? No, Buttel doesn't improve. Can Flood Lines overtake
starting
the pair
fourth.
Can Frantique,
can
Flood Lines overtake Frantique? He's not that far behind him. As he crosses the line...
He has! Frantique's fifth!
Wow!
Frantique is starting fifth!
Points leader in the
What
championship,
is
right
this?
enough, is currently in 5th. He's not obviously had the pace around here, but there you have it. Your top 10 as it is I'm Eagle from Flood Lines, who manages to grab it at the death there from Buttel, who is now in 3rd. BF Racers moved down to 4th. Frantique, wow, 5th, not usually where you see him. Yeah, Matty GB in the Haas in 6th, Glaze getting a Red Bull in 7th. Michael managing to get into the top 10, qualifying in 8th. Trexon Williams gets 9th, and Ice the Best in Saber 10th. Well, thoughts on the race?
And I just got a message. But in seriousness, you're still better than Crofty. But going to the race, looking forward to the race, it's going to be interesting. Frantique's not on pole for the first time this season, I believe.
First time
He's actually
in a
quite
while.
far off it. He's starting 5th, which I think is the furthest back he's ever had to start in the F1 division. So basically this season.
Hold on. Martin, you're going to need to go onto YouTube and let them know that it's not copyright because it's in the game. I do apologise. But yeah. Oh,
You
since
didn't
we're
skip
here-
the thing, did you spastic?
I didn't know. So what I'll do is explain how you get down to the pit lane. So if you're on top of the building that you see in front of you, you can see a little bit of a drop onto some glass. You need to grab some plungers to get that. Once you've got that, you've got a bit of a rail in there you can jump onto. Then you swing onto the little balcony below and then jump off. Sorted.
That's probably the quickest it's ever been done.
It's not the first time I've heard that. Oh. Anyway.
Oh my god!
What would I do without Dom's life tips? What life tips? And why would you take my advice? It's the first rule you need to know. God, Optical, why?
Oh my god! I'm just gonna. I want to say this one thing about the race. Something's gonna happen in turn 3. I don't care about turn 1. Something's gonna happen in turn 3.
Compose yourself. Compose yourself, god damn it, Skyline. We're professionals.
I'm trying, okay? Shut up!
I don't know what I would do with it without that image of Croft being Indiana Jones. Oh.
It looks like we're getting the race started. We have just over 10 seconds for the race to start. Dom, if you'd like to keep an eye on the front, I'll keep an eye on the back and try and see if we can catch any instances.
Yes. Not a problem. Well.
And will it go to loading screen still?
Oh, still waiting for a couple.
And we go
to
5 red lights. Here we go. For the Spain Grand Prix, and that's a bit of I don't know what that was. That was either a delay or a jump start or false start. I don't know what that was. It was definitely something.
Well,
Is there going to be any chaos into turn 1?
oh, turn 1, who's that down the side in the Red Bull?
There's been a bit of contact in the midfield, but other than that, it looks to be okay. Everyone's surviving so far.
Couple of people running wide down the back of the midfield.
Yeah, Vorsos has been squeezed wide a little bit there by the look of it from Krog, but it's still fair play.
So
Not
see,
seen anything in this right now. Oh, I've got hiccups. This isn't nice.
well, as you look further down the grid, we actually see Frantique is still behind Floodlines there, but oh, what was that that just went around? BF Racer, I think, just went around there. Not sure it was a Red Bull, but he still seems to be driving on ahead.
Oh gosh, there's been a bit of chaos going into. Oh shit, I'm going to crash corner. But I think everyone's still surviving. This is pretty nicely organised actually. But iGen's getting a bit impatient with his overtakes. He's got a bit of front wing damage from, I'm assuming, battling with Trex, I don't know. BF1 has left the session, obviously he's lagged out somewhere along the lines. Has he actually quit the session? What's happened?
Believe so. He's not ready.
Well, he's dropped down to 20th and there doesn't look to be any damage, so...
Yeah, he's left the session. He's just not retired cars. The car's still going, so he's got...
Vorsos has got front wing damage and he is coming in at the end of that first lap. He's the only person who seemed to sustain enough damage to warrant that change. Big gainer so far in the first lap is iGen Legends, who's gained 6 places from his starting position. Well done to him. Optical G28 has joined the lobby. Okay, sure.
Well, Optical's obviously in here. As we see, he's actually still kept on to the mediums, but obviously has just fell behind. He's also, who was that just went past as well? Bossman's not had a good start. He's actually fallen behind BF Racer's Ghost there.
Legends has retired from the race. What's happened to Legends? Oh, he's had an incident with
Oh, he's very
Bossman.
okay.
Bossman's also gone as well.
Yeah,
Ooh.
So they both of them have came together then, I think, because they're both off roughly in the same area. I can't actually see where that is.
I don't know what happened there at all. That
Bossman's
looked
at the
pretty
bottom
bad.
of turn 8. Well, not Bossman, but
But Frantic is already at the back of Floodlines, coming down up to the start-finish straight. Can he potentially get his second overtake? 'Cause he's up into 4th as it stands. Bit of lag at the minute. I'm not sure if that's actual genuine lag or whether it's just the start of a race being clocking crap as per usual. But we have got a couple more cars in the pit lane with Eyes the Best and Anal Fister in the pits.
yes, we're looking
This
at the
has
back
been
of
bit
the Floodline
messy.
still at the back of them. It's been a bit of a messy start, but I think they're sorting themselves out now. But Floodlines is still holding a position on from Frantic. As we see, MyGB still not that far behind them. He can potentially close up to the back of this while these two are battling. So we may have a battle between those. I believe there's another battle happening between 6th, 7th and 8th further down the grid. So there may be some more moves there as we're looking towards this one at the moment.
What's happened to House? House has just fallen off massively. Oh, he's lost the car going into turn 5 by the look of that, I think. I don't know, but that's unfortunate for him. Starting on the hard tyres, he's going to have to drive potentially the hard runners at the moment, and maybe some of the mediums as well that haven't pitted yet, looking to maybe do a one-stop, which could be quite an interesting factor coming into the later parts of this race. But Matty GB and Frantic are trying to close down on Floodlines, who's in 3rd, trying to close in on that final
Yeah, there is a bit of a train actually happening around for 4th
final
place.
podium.
third
BF1
place.
is lagging badly.
Yeah, but he's gone.
Yeah.
BF's already gone. So coming back, we've got a battle here on for 3rd as Frantic is looking for a move on the inside. Is he going to get that pass down into turn 4? He's got the inside, but
Ooh.
Floodlines has got the outside run. Is he going to keep
Keeping
that?
it
He's going to have
clean.
the inside. He's going to have the inside for the next turn, but Frantic's
No,
got the
he's,
position.
he's backed out of that smart position, or smart move there, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Just
but that's,
letting
that
Frantic
just-
pull away a little bit.
yeah, also lets Matty GB close up to the back as well, with Michael going to try and get in on this action with, I think Glaze Gear was a little bit behind him, but he's just lost out in a little bit there.
Well, Honey Badger's not far behind Michael either, so you got, you know, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars coming into this battle right now.
and Matty GB looks for an inside
Because
move
you
there
also
on
got,
Floodlines there.
what was that, Mike GB and Floodlines. So
Yeah. So
this
Frantic,
battle is turning out to be quite interesting.
is Floodlines going to try and go for a move down the inside into turn 2 or turn 1? I don't think so. I think he's actually dropping a bit behind Frantic there, so he's going to be losing out a little bit as we'll move further down a bit as we do have Honey Badger coming
Just saying,
up.
you got to look at the two Haas boys, Matty GB and Michael.
Yeah, but Michael
You know, they're
is-
both Haas, and they could end up battling each other, and that's not what they will want as teammates in this division. They want to try and avoid battles as much as possible with each other. So maybe some team orders might come in at some point. As Honey Badger looks to make a move on Michael. Come on, Honey Badger, do it for Mercedes, mate. Come on.
Yeah, Honey Badger's all over the back of the Haas, but the Haas is still closing down onto the back of his teammate, who's still closing down onto the back of Floodlines. So we have a 4-way battle here, and it's not actually letting Glazegator get closer. They're actually pulling away from him, so they're trying to keep up with Frantic, who's setting a bit of a pace up front there. But at the moment, lap 5, we have Eagle in the lead there from Brutel, who's only 3 seconds ahead. There's only a second and a half, just over nearly 2 seconds to Frantic third. Floodlines is just a little bit behind him, but yet has this train of cars as he goes wide into turn 12. Turn 13, I have to apologise, he's coming out to 14. Matty GB's got the inside, and that's the move done. But the question is
Made
Matty...
that look very easy on the corner where it's not
Oh,
meant to
really?
be. And Floodline's coming back. Got the inside around the last corner. He's going to have DRS advantage on Matty GB. This is going to be a drag race. Who's got the lower aero? Who's actually...
Oh, Frantic.
Who's this coming in? Is it Michael trying to get involved as well? Michael's trying to get involved and overtake his own teammate. Will he get through? No, the
bit of a
battling the
touch.
two Haas boys touch a little bit. Yeah, that's very close. Oh, Matty GB looked like he nearly swerved into Michael there. This is very interesting.
And Honey Badger's trying to come
Oh,
on the outside,
that-
but doesn't get the move done, and Michael slots in between them. And this is getting very tight here at the top. This is only for fifth. This is for fifth place, nonetheless. These boys are battling hard for every position they can get. So the two Hassies leading the Mercedes there. So Skyline, you're going to be happy about that, trying to get your Mercedes team up there. But
I'm not too bothered, man. I mean, I was the team owner of Haas last season, so it's actually nice to see that my team ownership being handed over to Michael for Haas is doing well for him. I'm happy to see that. But BF1 has, again, I think, lagged out, unfortunately for him. Currently, his car is in 17th, so if he can come back, he's got a bit of a recovery drive to do to try and redeem any sort of valuable,
as you said
valuable
that,
points.
he's just joined the session again, so he may not be out of this yet, as we do see Michael actually coming out to do the pit stop, so he's one of the top 10, he actually blinked now. So what will he be going on to? We'll be watching his pit stop here as the Haas boys are coming out now. They're waiting on the pit lane.
Is he just trying to do the undercut, do you think? Is
I
he
think
just
he may.
trying to consolidate a two-stop?
I think
He's just trying to get a two-stop done, you know.
What's he going to
Going
go
on to the hards.
So he may actually be doing the one stop, which will be very brave if he can pull it off. I don't think the
I
tiles
think a
can last
one-stop
that
is
long.
a bit too much.
I
I think
the-
one-stop's too much.
I think he'll be a soft,
But-
hard, soft, which is what he's going to go.
Yeah.
Two stop. So he's made the first pit stop and has dropped down to
Interesting.
12. So, question is, how
He's
are
maybe
those-
done that to get a bit of clean air as well, because he was battling with the Mercedes and his own teammates. So maybe he's just thought, hang on, I'm battling with people I should be battling here, meaning mainly his teammate. I shouldn't be battling my teammate. I'm just going to pit early, you know, give him the space, give myself the space, try and get a bit of an undercut maybe on some of the people around him as well. Maybe that could also be a factor to his strategy. Maybe potentially.
It could potentially be, but we do see Matty GB getting closed down a little bit by Honey Badger, but the gap's not really closing up that much. It's down to 4/10 at the moment, but it is ebbing and flowing between the pair of them. Glaze Gator's further down.
Honey Badger is having such a good
Oh.
drive right now. Mike
As
GB
Matty
comes
GB
into
is
the
just coming
pits.
into the pits. So, and Floodlines has made it into the pits as well, so what's Floodlines and Matty GB going to go into?
Yeah.
Glaze Gator's come in behind them, the pair of them, so Honey Badger's been released by both Floodlines and Matty GB, as Floodlines goes on to set hard. Matty GB, what are you going to go into? And 7 mediums. Him and Floodlines have actually both went on the mediums. So is Glazed Gator, so they're kind of on the similar strategy. They potentially may go for another set of softs as well, but I don't think the softs would go that long. So
The same,
Fantique
Fantique is closing down quite quickly on Bultel. So Fantique here maybe trying to close in on a good friend, but also a personal rival in this championship. So we'll have to keep an eye on them in the coming laps. But as it stands at the minute, Floodlines is trying to make a move on Joran. I think Floodlines has made his stop, if I remember right. Yeah, he has. He's trying to get his position back on Joran. He's not really fighting for position,
John's
but
has been
don't
overtaken
blame
now.
him for trying.
Yeah, Floodlines does go down the inside. I think Jordan kind of knows that he's not going to have the pace with Floodlines, as he will be on the fresher.
Vorsos done. Oh, Vorsos has binned it. He's absolutely binned it. I don't know where that is, but He has
that's
been
turn
there.
3. That's turn 3 he's lost that. Yeah, that's turn 3 he's
oh, was
lost
that
that.
turn 3?
Yeah, so he's-
Wow. Okay.
I don't know what's happened to him there, but he's destroyed it as Matty GB's all over the back of Michael. So Michael's actually gained the position out of this, jumping onto the hards a little bit earlier. Managed to get a nice lap in. Frantique's definitely.
What would
pulled
you
up
do though
onto
in
the
this
back.
situation? You got Matty GB behind Michael, both Haas boys. You got Matty GB on the faster tyre. Would you potentially say that Michael should let Matty GB through and let him have the clean air on the quicker
I
tyre?
I think they should battle it out, but as we see that, Matty GB has actually just been overtaking Michael. So I think Michael may have saw sense in what you were saying as well and just let him through it as he's on the quicker tyre.
Yeah.
But Batel's got Frantique.
Because Michael's dedicated to the long run now, isn't he? He's got to bear in mind, put in the back of his head, you know, I'm going in for the long run here, you know, people are going to be behind me on quicker tyres. And they can overtake me all they want, but I'm going to be lasting longer than you on them tyres.
Yeah. As Buttel's getting close down again, the Williams driver not having the tyres go the way he wants them. So these tyres have been on 9 laps worth, maybe a little bit more if they did an extra couple of laps in Q2. But Buttel has got the Toro Rosso.
And Matty GB is all over the back of Jobin. Coming into the third sector. Maybe going to try and just hold off, wait for the start-finish straight to make the move, because I think Jovin's going to hold it for now. He's doing a good job of defending Jovin, I'd say. He's doing well, a GP2 driver in F1, defending off some of the top guys right now, in my opinion. He's doing very well for Renault.
As we're talking about the top guys, Buttel and Honey Badger have both pitted, and they've both went on to the mediums. So that gives...
Look at this, Matty GB, look at that run he's just got on Jovin. Look at that run. He's trying to go, when he went around the outside of the final corner. Oh, look at that straight line speed compared to Jovin that he's got with DRS open. And Honey Badger's losing a few places right now, but Buttel doesn't seem to have lost that much. He sits right behind Purple Fairy after he's made his stop. So he's currently the leader from the people who have made stops so far. And he's trying to look on the move on Purple Fairy maybe, but that Ghost can maybe put him off a little bit there. Going for the inside of this Rolex corner. Oh, has he got it done? He has got it done. Nicely done, Buttel. I'll give you that, man. That was great. That was a great move.
Mansell's gone, so we may have lost him somehow.
Just saying, Flood Lions is all over the back of that. Is it D House 03F1 fan? I'm just going to call him House, yeah. He's all over the back of House, and there's actually quite a bit of a battle going on between these guys up here. You know,
Pump Fairy's a little bit deep.
Look, Buttel backwards is... They're just close with each other, aren't they?
Pump Fairy's gone wide. He's given the Ferrari space. Floodlines further back, so looking to try and get past them as well. But these guys in front of him haven't made a pit stop, so it could shake things up as House is still going round.
Purple Fairy won't have DRS in the car ahead, but the guys behind him will have DRS, so Purple Fairy could lose out on a couple of places here. And I think he just clips the grass a little bit there. House looks like he's going to get the move nice and easily done. I think Floodlines will be looking to follow him, making a bit of a dive. As long as he doesn't make contact, it's fine. Nicely done, Floodlines, nicely done. Feel a bit sorry for Purple Fairy, they're losing 2 places. Jovin's got a 5-second stop go before speeding in the pits, making quite an early stop onto them off them hard tyres. Only done 11 laps on them, which is a little bit surprising. But Floodlines looks to be going around the inside of House, but coming up to the outside, will he be able to hold it around the outside of him? He's on the softer tyre compared to House, and he hasn't quite got it, but they will be coming on to the back straight where he will have DRS on House and see if he can make any places there.
Yeah, still for trying to make a move.
Every week. Brutal week.
He's probably going to look for a move down the inside. He's going to go for a dive. No, he's smarter than that. So we're still on lap 12,
smarter than that.
Both Frantic and Eagle are taking these softs into quite deep, so they may actually do a 1-stop actually.
Yeah, 1-stop from softs to the hards, maybe. Well, maybe softs to mediums if they can make it. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. But Floodlines looks to be all over the back of House. Will he be able to get the decent straight line speed to overtake him when going into turn 1?
Be on rich fuel.
Look at this, McLaren overtaking a Ferrari. This is actually quite funny to see, in my opinion. But he looks like he's getting the move done.
Got that done.
Yeah, he's got it done. It looks like he might run a little bit deep there than he probably wanted to, but he's held it nicely. He managed to park it and get it round the corner safely. Nicely done. The job is a good one.
Question is, when's Eagle going to make his first stop? Potentially his only stop.
I mean, you could be saying that about a few drivers right now, because if you look, you got the top 3 that haven't pitted yet, plus Eagle, not Eagle, Fairy, sorry, that haven't pitted yet. And also,
so Eagle's going to go round for another.
So.
So Eagle's still going round for another lap. Is Frantic going to come in? Yes, he does. So now this is going to be interesting. What's Frantic going to do?
I want to know where he comes out. This could be interesting to where he comes out, because if he's pushed them softs too far, he could have lost more places. I mean, yes, he will end up going on to the 1-stop, but could he have lost too much time to make the 1-stop matter?
Well, Krog's gone past him.
He's gone on to the medium tyres, and he obviously thinks that maybe I don't know. That 20 laps on the mediums. I mean, he's done 13 on the soft, so that should be possible actually. To be fair to him.
And Buttel's going to go past him. So Buttel's gone back ahead
Bortel's
of
actually
Frantic.
done an undercut in my opinion because Bortel was battling with Vantique before the pit stop, so Bortel's maybe got a little bit better off, but he might have to pit again. But Bortel at this moment in time is doing well. Michael has got a 3-second penalty for corner cutting like a twat, like always. Nothing new there for Michael. But Michael is all over the back of Purple Fairy, so maybe he got pressured a little bit into making the corner cut, maybe? I don't know. I didn't see it.
I think I know what Eagle's trying to do. I think he's trying to eke out a big enough gap to try and jump Buttel. But he's got that time in hand and is going to come into the pits now. So, as we have the leader in, what's he going to do for his pit stop as he gets down to the pit limit or bang on? As you see the Renault boys coming out into the pit lane. I
He
think
should
he's
go
gonna
into the mediums because I
he's gonna
think
go
that
to the
they
mediums.
can go to the end of the mediums. Yeah. But Matty GB looks to be all over the back of House, so they're battling
Oh, he
for
goes on to
6th position here.
Hard. Okay. So
Ah,
this changes
oh.
the game. He goes on to Hard. Is he going to get out ahead of Buttel? Comfortably. Comfortably ahead of Buttel. There you see the Williams just cresting the hill. But Eagle does keep that spot. So Krog cycled through to your leader at the moment, but he does owe us a pit stop. So we will see when he's going to make that pit.
The same, Michael did get past Purple Fairy as well, by the way. He's now up into 8th position as it stands. Currently 17 drivers in the race. We've only lost 3 drivers. There's a bit of an incident, I think, between iGen and Bossman, but Rossos, I think, crashed out in his own accord.
Yeah, he
I
did.
don't know if anything happened. I didn't see anything. So.
No, he was on his own.
But if you look up in 5th place, you got a battle going on between Floodlions, House, and Matty GB. Matty Man, do you remember Matty Man? No, it's
I
like off
remember
top.
Matty Man.
Do you remember Matty Man? Oh man, what a driver he was, and he's actually really quick now. To be fair to him.
Yeah, he's been doing quite quick.
But-
Being quite quick. As we see Floodlines there and the McLaren, as you were mentioning just there, Scotland. He does have the Ferrari and I believe the Haas behind him, closing him down. But I think he is actually starting to pull away a little bit. As
Yeah, I
Frantic
think
says
he has
fast lap.
closed down a little bit. Yeah, nicely done. But Honey Badger's also on the back of Glazed. I'm going to keep an eye on this, see if anyone gains any positions. And while Purple Fairy makes a stop. So can Honey Badger gain a place here on Glazed Gator? It doesn't look like it. Glazed Gator seems to have the straight line speed advantage compared to Honey Badger, who just seems to clip the grass just there a little bit. So I'll keep an eye on them when I can, but I think Glaze has got the position because I think Glaze actually just overtook Honey Badger, so I don't know. Oh, Honey Badger's struggling. I think he's losing grip on them tyres, but that's a bit unfortunate for him. But Frantique is caught up to Bortel quite quickly, I think. I'm not sure if I'm just imagining things, or I think he has. Let's go Eagle, get those points for Renault. Martin, do you remember what we said at the start of the race? Eagle's not allowed to score points. Remember? God. Yes, Mr. Streamer, if it says you're on FIFA.
Who? Me?
Tom, you're on FIFA apparently.
I shouldn't be. I'm on F1.
And let me just check your profile. It does say that you're on... I don't know. Whatever, fuck it. Sure, why not? But Frantic is just saying fastest lap after fastest lap after fastest lap. Raw Sauce has just left the lobby. See you later, mate. Unfortunate for you not scoring any points today. BF1 Racer has joined back into the session, but he's got nothing to offer at this point, I don't think. Because if you look at the gap to him actually being able to score points, there's too much. And he's gone again! Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming.
Underneath the stream, I mean. No, this is F1 2017, Mackie. I have no idea what you're on about.
I don't know.
Anyways, you can still see Buttel's actually holding off Frantique here. So that'll be quite interesting to see how long he can go. As Krog is going deep with his hards. Question is he going to stay there? Is he still also has a pit stop? As you can see.
I think them mods could easily go about 20-21 laps, so I wouldn't expect to see him until maybe like lap 23, maybe. Just
Could
try and
do
go
a
on to the
soft stint
softs.
till the end, yeah.
Yeah. He could come in a bit earlier if he's confident enough that he can get the softs, like 13 laps. He could come in at lap 20, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It's going to be touch and go for him. He's in a bit of a weird position there, but Fantique is still trying to close in on his personal rival in a way, Bortel. Fantique's not had the best of races. He's only gained one place so far, even though we are waiting for a few people to make either another stop or to make their first stop in Krog's case.
Yeah.
Come on, Haas. Fuck off, Haas. Fuck you.
He's
Sorry.
actually getting caught up by Eagle as Krog. But Patel's not.
How is
getting,
Krog doing?
I don't know.
I've just gone on to him to see how he's getting on. Shut up, phone. No one cares.
So as we look towards Frantique trying to make a move, he is starting to reel Butel in a little bit. Just changing up the lines a little bit.
He is. It's just waiting for it to get done. Matty GB is all over the back of House, by the way, as well. That could be interesting to keep an eye on as well. Sick of our aggression in the league. Explain what you mean by aggression in the league. Explain to me. Either put it in the chat or send it to me in the message and I'll read it. Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, I've got nothing to discuss right now.
Fuck off, Skyline. Fuck you, says Article G. Thanks. Thanks, dude. I'm so hurt. I'm going to look at Fantique and Bortel, two personal-ish rivals with each other. I've mentioned that a few times now, but anyway, I don't care. Making it my own. But he's looking to close on the back of Bortel. Will he be able to close the gap a little bit on the straight? I don't know. Yeah, he has closed up a little bit there, but not enough yet to make a move into this final sector. Maybe the start finish straight. Maybe he might be able to make a move of some sort. Maybe potentially, I don't know.
Well, they have been.
But they've got to be careful though not to get to the point where they hold each other up, because Bortel and Fantique could end up battling to the point where they're holding each other up.
Well, they have been at that gap for about 3 or 4 laps, but Eagle is starting to close it in on the back of Krog. So he's been making inroads to Krog, who should hopefully be coming in for a pit stop soon, as he still hasn't come in for one. House hasn't come in for one either. Matty GB's actually come in for a pit stop as well, so he's obviously not thinking those tires. He was on, we're going to go the distance and we'll make it back onto a set of mediums for the rest of the race.
Lose front wing because I punt up the arse and done. If you got a recording of it, mate, send it to me and I'll look at it after the race is finished. If you got a recording, if not, then I don't think I've seen it. I don't think we've got it on stream either.
We will deal with the stuff after we've done both races. Then penalties will be given if needed.
Well, I'll look at it as well. I won't make any decisions. I understand. I'll look at it if he's got one.
Oh, House. Oh, Ben House is BF1 racer. Okay. Well, welcome.
Yeah.
Hello. As Krog does look to be getting closed down now by Eagle. He is all over the back of him as Eagle.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah. I lost track of where fucking he was then.
So, as Krog does pit, and that will release Eagle, so he's got a 3-second gap between him and Butel at the moment, who is getting closed down by a little bit from Butel. As Krog does go on to a set of mediums. He's currently 6th at the moment.
Yeah, Michael's going to get him there, I think, because I think Michael's just about to overtake him. Yeah, he has. So he's down to 7th at the minute. Will he drop to 8th? Is Honey Badger close enough? No, he's not. So he's going to have to sit in 7th place, do 13 laps on these mediums, which could work out for him, could come back and get potentially a podium. He's had a good, solid drive so far. He's had a bit of space, had his fun at the front, but now he's got to put his foot down hard, get them places back that he deserves to get onto the podium, because I think he deserves a podium. He's done well so far today.
Yeah, I'd say he deserves it, definitely. He's been up there, as we see Frantic trying to go for inside now for second place. Oh, and I think was there a bit of contact there between him and Buttel there. But they're still racing hard side by side.
It's getting a bit scrappy between them. They've got to be careful not to lose too much time to Eagle at this point, because I don't think Eagle's going to have to pit again, and neither's Frantic. So, you know, Frantic is about, what, 5 seconds off?
5 seconds.
Eagle.
Yeah, Buttel and Frantic are 5 seconds behind them. As Frantic does go to look for the inside. Is Frantic going to keep place? Yes, it does. But now, Buttel, are you going to come back at him? That's the big question. Doesn't seem to be closing up on the back of him as I thought he was going to be. But now, can Frantic try and close down that gap that he has to Eagle? It's another question we need to ask ourselves.
Well, just remember 5.5 at the end of the first sector. When Frantic comes back around and maybe have a look at that first sector time again and see if he's closed down that 5.5. He should do, because he's on the softer tyres, and I think they're both going to the end of the race on these tyres. So it's just going to be a question of, can Frantic close it quick enough, and can he stay mistake-free to gain up on Eagle, and will Eagle be able to defend off the lead? Because it would be nice to see someone win the race other than Frantic, I'm not going to lie. Frantic's made a bit of a mistake and he's run a bit wide, but he looks like he's survived that pretty well. Didn't get too much of a...
Buttel couldn't capitalise on that.
I don't say from that. I was going to say he couldn't get too much of a punishment, but he did. I don't really know what the right word is, but you know what I mean. He didn't suffer too much from that little mistake. There we go.
I have no idea what you mean, but yeah.
I don't know either, mate. I've lost it. I lost it ages ago.
They've actually just notified us of something. Driver of the day predictions.
You're going to mention that driver of the day thing. I'm not going to go into the driver of the day thing. It's too early. He's still got 11 laps
I'm
left.
just mentioning it now. It's just something to be noted that House has managed to get from 20th and was in 6th at the time of the message, but is now in 7th actually, as Honey Badger has pitted, and so has Michael.
You got to bear in mind, driver of the day though has to be awarded to a driver not necessarily who's just done well, but also might have surprised you. House, I knew, was on par with Frantic's pace before the race even started. You know, I knew that he'll be able to have a comeback in this race. It's not a surprise. You know, yes, as it stands, he is a contender for it. But whether he actually gets or not is something that we're yet to determine, because, you know, you got the likes of Krog. You know, he didn't exactly have the best of starts to this race, and he's up in 4th. You know, he needs to be considered for it, in my opinion.
That's actually quite a decent strategy from where you're qualified and managed to get 4th, just through his strategy, making that one-stop work for him. As Floodlines is dropped behind House, but let's go to this battle.
No, he's kept it. He's got it back.
Yeah, you can see him, but he is all over the back of Floodlines. Takes a bit of a compromised line there, so he won't get the best run, but hopefully we'll try and get a bit of slipstream and try and use the tow from the DRS as well. As they come down the Pirelli pit straight, they are going hammer and tong. Are they going to go? Is he going to go for the inside? Has a look. Ooh, closes right up under the gearbox of the McLaren there. Does he go for a move?
He's got to be careful with them kind of dives though, because if he make contact with that dive, we are starting to be a bit harsher with dive bombs like that, so he does need to calm that down. So, you know, he needs to be a little bit careful. Floodlines is very good at defending, as we know from previous races.
Does he pull it up in time? He does, and Floodlines doesn't take that easily, and he looks for a move back down the inside. Is he going to get it done? No, he's not, and I think that maybe
he's back to have it. No, I don't think that'd be it. I think Floodlines has still got a bit of fight left in the tank, even though he's on the harder tyre. I think he's still got a bit in him. I think he can still potentially get something from this. Bortel's in the pits as well. It's just come up on my screen that Bortel's in the pits, so it'd be interesting to see where he comes out. I think he'll slot in between Floodlines and Michael as a prediction. It'd be interesting if he comes out between House and Floodlines. That'll be a nice, interesting little battle there if that happens.
And
Soft tyres.
Boutel, yeah, soft tiles. So he's obviously wanting to try and get that grip and attack the guys that are on a slightly set of older tyres than he is at this moment.
He gets actually in front of the group of cars I was talking about. I was slightly wrong with that, but he's got a 8-second gap to close up to Krog to try and get a place back on the podium. I don't think anyone else is going to pit, so he is literally going to have to fight to gain these positions back.
Well,
But fresh softs, I think he could close that gap. It would be interesting to see though.
yeah, the question is what is Frantic going to do? Is he going to need to pit again? Because we've not asked that. I think with the way he took the softs, he's not pitting again. So he will need to try and close that
He
6
took
seconds
them-
gap to...
What was it, 13 laps, so he needed to do 20 laps on the mediums. I think the medium are a very strong tyre around this track. He should be okay. But we'll see. And you never know, he might fall off the cliff in the final lap. He might have a tyre blowout on the final lap. You never know. Could be interesting to see as the final stages of the race creep up on us gradually. Not long left. It's been a very exciting race. I'm not going to lie. I've fully enjoyed this this race.
God, you're not in FIFA, Christ. What was it, Canada last year?
No, I'm
You
thinking too much of
sprint speed
NFL,
for
mate.
something.
My mentality's on NFL. Don't blame me on this, man. Just leave it. Shush. Boom.
EA
See,
Sports.
the things are starting to spread out a little bit now. It's spreading out.
Yeah,
I fully
it's-
enjoyed this race. I predicted overtakes at the start of the race, and we have got overtakes.
Yeah, there's been quite a few decent overtakes. Ben's actually was asking what we were thinking about his move into turn 1. It was quite a nice move. Down inside of...
I wasn't watching the front of it though. You was watching the front. I
was.
was watching the back, wasn't it? So
Don't worry, you will be able to see it when you watch the stream back. So you'll be able to see the nice neatness of the dive. Well, I wouldn't say dive, it was just a move. That's all the space went for it. As we see-
SMS or SMM.
What? Seal? What the hell? That's the question I've got for you.
Suck my sausage.
Does
Does it suck my
SS
sausage?
does SMM mean smell my minge?
I mean, I like that one. Bortel sets the fastest lap of the race so far. Well done to him. Doing very well. Closing that gap up to Krog, who seems to be falling off Fantique as well. I've noticed though, Fantique's not really closing on Eagle, so it looks like Eagle could have the win here. Be very good for Renault if he does do so. Purple Fairy's gone into the pit lane, and I think Blaze has just gained a place on Matty GB. I nearly missed that, and I think Don might have missed that on the stream.
What?
It's okay. Matty GB's just been overtaken by Glazed.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't there. Sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. But things, I don't like this now, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this whole race is spread out. Like, there's no battles going on right now. Like, the nearest tenths, but that's a move that's just been made, and it doesn't look like it's going to be closed up again anytime soon. I don't like it. It looks like it could be a bit of a stale end.
Well, Sleep Seals put in the chat, what's the best strat? Well, if you can make it work at the moment, it's what Frantique is doing, going from softs to mediums, or what Eagle's doing from softs to hards, and just stretching them out.
Thing is though, I tried out the hards earlier. The hards are very slippy. They're not comfortable. They're quite inconsistent as well. So I'd myself personally, I'd favour to stop going either soft, medium, soft, or going soft, medium, medium. I don't really think hards are a good option in my opinion. Even though we've seen nearly everyone use them tonight, but I personally don't like them. That's just me. Though. I'm a weirdo, so don't listen to me.
Yeah, as we look to see what's happening for the Dunham Grid, there's not much to really discuss. Well, since we've got nothing to talk about, F1, what do you think your predictions potentially may be for the championship this year?
You're about the game, or you're about
Real
real
life.
life?
Real life.
Well, I read a statistics thing on the internet, and Mercedes have turned around and said before they start developing the car that they're going to put a lot of effort into the 2018 car because they noticed that Ferrari was starting to catch. And knowing what Mercedes are like with gaining a lot of progress when they try, I think Mercedes could walk away with it again. I don't want it to happen. I want it to be at least a 3-4-way battle up front, like between 4 different constructors, but I think Mercedes is just going to go again. I think if they put as much effort in as they're saying that they're putting in, Ferrari won't have a say to it. They might win a few races here and there like last season, but nothing to the...
But
I just don't think they'll be able to do it again.
What you need to remember is they've got reduced power units as well for the year, so they've only got 3 engines to last the whole season. And if
the only thing is that I'd say if Mercedes can improve their reliability, they'll be fine. Because Mercedes' big issue for the last 3 years has been reliability with the engine. You know, all you got to do is look at Hamilton with Rosberg, Malaysia, when his engine caught fire.
Yeah.
That says it all. That's Mercedes in a nutshell. They don't have reliability. But I think they'll put a lot of money into reliability this year because I think they've noticed that their reliability is their weakness. Well, actually, that's not their weakness, actually, in my opinion. I've changed my mind on that.
What the weakness
The problem
really
is following cars.
Yeah, I was literally just about to say the exact same thing, is following cars. Because they're out in the lead so much, they can exploit all of that clean air. But when they're stuck behind someone, they struggle. They just hit a brick wall.
I noticed as well, I started a new career mode on Formula 1. They've actually got a thing on it that if you have the AI on the right difficulty setting that you're battling with them, the Mercedes actually struggles on the career mode on this game as well. That is actually a thing.
Yes, it's quite weird. But one thing I really do hope that does surprise us is what McLaren and Renault are going to bring to the table. Are they going to be competitive from the word go?
See, what I'm looking forward to most about Renault and McLaren's partnership isn't necessarily the fact that where McLaren might come. Is, for me, it's more of where will McLaren be compared to Red Bull? Because you've got to bear in mind, it'll be the same engine, but which car will have the better chassis? Because both cars are known for having good aero and good chassis.
They are.
So it's going to be
well
very
known for
interesting
that.
between them 2 cars.
It is.
But one thing I'm looking forward to a lot, even though I don't like him because of what he's doing outside of Formula 1, but I'm not going to go into that. I'm looking forward to Alonso being near the front again.
That
Even though I
will
don't
be
like
good.
him.
He has a very packed schedule this year. He's got what, 2 races of WEC, 3 if you include Le Mans. He's already done the Daytona 24 Hours, and he's got 21 rounds of the the F1 Championship to compete in as well. So he's got the F1 season. He's already done
I'm
Daytona.
looking forward to that track. That track. You know the track I'm on about.
Paul Ricard,
What country's Paul Ricard?
France.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, Le Castellet, which is
I'm looking forward to
actually, which is actually owned by Bernie Ecclestone. Fun fact. I really
Red Bull is
didn't.
better. No bias up on this. Haha, funny man, funny.
Funny joke. But
Funny joke, matey.
in reality, I think F1 really should have went back to Magny-Cours. That track's crazy, and I would have loved to see those cars there. Because they would have made that
Just saying,
track
Jordan's just got a
brilliant.
penalty for ignoring blue flags.
Oh, is Jordan? Where is Jordan? Jordan's there. He's
I mean, it might not have been. I think this game's a little bit too harsh sometimes with the annoying blue flag penalty because it gives you blue flags when the car behind is still quite far back.
well. In the time since we've been discussing, Krog is only 3 seconds ahead of Buttel, so if Buttel keeps the pace up he's going at, he may still catch Krog with 3 laps to go.
I do want to say though, if nothing changes, I do want to give driver of the day to Krog because he's been in the thick of it from the start. I mean, don't get me wrong, House has gained the most places, but his pace has shown in practice that he's going to be able to be quick in the race. So Krog, for me, has been the surprise driver.
Not just that, his strategy played quite well into it.
His
He took
strategy's
the
been great.
the hards quite deep into the race, then go straight on to mediums and finish from there. 20 odd
I would
laps he
want-
was on that.
I would want to give it to Krog. I really would, because he's been absolutely solid. But if we do give it to Krog, I would say House is very, very, very close second. But I just think Krog's.
I would
Krog's
agree
got it
with
in
that.
there.
I would quite wholeheartedly agree with that. So I think that settled it. Shall we ask the audience as well what they think?
I mean, I think the driver of the day is meant to be decided between the streamers, but I would be interested to see the stream's point of view as well. It's not going to influence my decision. I'm sorry, it's not. But
No, it's not.
if
gonna
you want
change
to give your opinion in the chat about who you think driver of the day should be, please leave a comment below. I'll see what you all think.
me. If Krog gets second, he should have it. He's 7 seconds behind.
He's not going to get
7
second.
seconds behind
He's not gonna get
Frantic.
it.
He's not getting that. You know, for a Holton
Hey.
Hill optical, he's never crossing that bridge.
I mean, I didn't even think Krog was going to get third. I'm not going to lie. Like, he had a few places to gain after he made his stop. And I was
will
like,
say
he's got to fight to get back for that podium. And he's done well to get back on that podium place.
I will say this though, Buttel can see that he's visibly getting closer, so we could have a last lap battle for the last step on the podium.
We could
So apparently my stream had a bit of a lag
potentially have a
spike there.
battle here, but I don't know if it will or not, because, you know, 5 seconds in one lap is a lot to ask. 5 seconds, 2 seconds in one lap is a lot to ask. It's possible, but you're asking a lot. But Balltail does seem to be cutting corners a little bit there, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, that was a bit of a cut there. I do think he probably would have got a ping for that, because that was a big cut. If he got away with that, then I'm very surprised. In fact, you know what? Let's have a look. Do we
Martin
see...
thinks Eagle should get driver of the day for basically being at the front the entire race. No. Martin, go back to your corner and think about what you just said.
yeah, Buttel did get a
Krog
warning
did
for
mean
that.
third.
Yeah.
Not Krog. Optical meant third for Krog, by the way. So
Right,
he
okay.
corrected himself there.
Not a problem then. Well, I'll rescind my previous statement then. But still, he has a hell of a long time to bridge that gap. But that gap is still
keeping on that
coming
little battle.
down. Buttel's just been pinged
Oh,
for
he has good
multiple
penalty.
penalties. So that little bit of
But
track
I'm an
time-
Eagle is coming around the final 3 corners, around the chicane, coming up to the final corner, and I Am an Eagle is about to win a race, and it's not Frantic who's got it. Well done to Eagle for the Renault team, who actually don't score any points for this race because Martin's been a cocky brick. No, not really. I'm only joking with that. But well done to Eagle for that victory there.
Yeah, as you see, Frantic as well. He's coming
Frantic
around
is
the
coming
final
for
corner.
second.
He's going to come over second. Now, Buttel
Nicely
just doesn't get there in time, unfortunately. He takes 4th. Master Krog finishes at the podium there. House comes through to a very impressive 5th place for Ferrari, so the
done.
Ferrari
That's
team
very
picking
impressive.
up some good
Starting
points
from
tonight.
last.
Floodlines comes over in 6th. Michael in the Haas, he's going to come around and get 7th. Blaze Gator's going to get
Michael has got a few penalties though, so this could be interesting because, like, I didn't see how many he got, but maybe Glaze might be able to jump Michael, maybe. I don't know, we'll find out as he crosses the line. He nearly
Nope.
does. If Michael had one more penalty, he would have got him.
Yep. As Matty GB
Matty
comes across the
GB.
line. Nice, the best.
nice.
And Honey Badger in a
Final
close little
point for
battle,
Eyes.
and stays the same. Favorite
Yeah.
tricks. That's,
Well
that's the
done
race.
to them.
Well, Eagle.
Martin for
Frightening
driver
start.
of the day.
No.
No. Martin for retard of the day, yes, I'll give him that.
If anybody puts Martin for driver on the day, they're getting hit with the banhammer. As we see there, the
Well, I'm
driver,
going to start inviting the drivers in.
you do that. As we see the Renault drivers there, Cyril Bertobul will be absolutely delighted, and so is Martin, as we can see in the chat. Ferrari getting some decent points as well. Frantique gets a nice second place. Krog with an excellent and well-deserved third, and they'll be absolutely delighted with that as we get the drivers in now, and we'll be able to get them interviewed. Skyline, you can do the interviews.
Don't forget to tick the box. Tick, 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 tick the box. Tick the box. Tick the box.
There we have the final results itself. I'm an Eagle with the win.
Give me 2 seconds.
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
Eagle,
okay.
Eagle gets put the win there from Frantique from Krog. Butel unfortunately couldn't close down to get fourth. House with an impressive fifth place, starting from the back nonetheless. Third Lines get sixth. ATA Michaels does get seventh, with Glazgater not that far behind after penalties has been included. Matty GB gets ninth, and Ice the Best is your last point scorer in 10th. Well, so
that was
it's
a
been
great race. That was great.
been a very interesting race, and we hope for a little bit more of the same next week from you guys with that. I'm just going to, if everyone's ready for the questions, I'll hand it over to Skyline.
Wait, I don't do anything where I like starting from third to first, so I'm going to start from third. Asking questions to the driver of the day, Krog. Wow, what a result, man. That was a great, solid drive. Pulling off a one-stop as well. That went pretty much to plan, I assume.
Yeah. No, I that wasn't my starting strategy, which is interesting. I was going to go hard, soft, soft, but then the tyre wear on the hards was pretty good actually for the first stint. Happy with that. Kept going, popped mediums, and went. Yeah, so I didn't really expect that, to be honest. So good result, and a great result for Ferrari as well, with D Howes coming in fifth from back of the grid. So two very good recovery drives from Ferrari. And yeah, Butel kept me on it all the way to the end. And Frantique, I do not know how you do it with tyres. Like, it's incredible. I reckon one more lap, I could have had you, but who knows? So who knows?
And I'm sure you two will have your battles on and off during the season. As I'm going to go to Frantique and just ask. I want to ask that question. How do you do so well with your tyres? I want to know. Thanks to Krog asking me. Well, mentioning it.
Not really sure. Starting from fifth, I think the only way I could beat Eagle was to do a softs to mediums. I've done it in practice races and it worked out alright, but I think from fifth to first is a big ask with Eagle's pace. I was pushing a bit too hard, and I knew I was going to end up on about 80% tyre wear. So for the last 4 or 5 laps, I saw Krog was 12 seconds behind me, and I just decided to cruise around and just make sure I didn't get a puncture. After that, I just knew that the win wasn't really there unless he had a penalty. So I was like, I'll just secure second, cruise around, make sure I don't get a puncture, and yeah, came second.
It was a very shocking result in qualifying. My voice is going here. It was a very shocking result to see you qualify where you did in qualifying 3, because we normally used to see you, top 2, top 3 kind of areas for qualifying. It was very strange seeing you that far back and just watching you drop down the table slowly, because you were second and then it was like third, fourth, fifth, and it's like, shit, what's going on here?
Yeah, well, I say every week, there are a few drivers actually faster than me. I just think I'm a bit more consistent in the race. So there's quite a few drivers that can beat me when it comes to 1 lap pace. So yeah, I just rely on the race to get the job done.
I will say this quickly before you get to Eagle. You have now been dubbed Frambot by people in the chat, just so that you're aware. Take that as you take that as you will. You've been dubbed as Frambot because you're just alien with tire wear and pace. They do
There's
believe you
people
are
faster than
fluent.
me. You can't say pace.
They
There's
do
people faster than me in this league.
they do believe you are fluent in binary and can speak to computers. You're just crazy. Skyline. Go.
To be fair, anyone who's new to ATA, this is what we like. We do like kind of a bit of banter between us all. You know, we're not that serious. There are a lot of serious leagues out there, and we do try and take things seriously, but we do like banter at the same time. So, welcome to the banter side of things, as you've probably seen during the race, which wasn't that sensible. Not gonna lie. Oh, great banter. But on to the race winner. It's actually nice to see a different race winner. So, race winner, Jesus fucking Christ, Eagle. I didn't see any faults in your race. Did it go to plan for you, or was there a few complications and twists that we didn't quite see?
It was pretty straightforward. The only complication I had was Krog. Luckily, he pitted about a lap after I caught up to him, so other than that, it was pretty simple. But it was difficult. My feet are hurting.
You're on the wheel. I keep forgetting about that you're on the wheel, but yeah, you was challenged for quite a bit of that race. Like, you wasn't given the win by any means. Like, you was being challenged by Krog and you was being caught by other drivers. So it was quite interesting watching. Well, everyone on the podium actually fight their way through, because it was a very close podium, really. So I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm not gonna lie. And now we've got
race
an
was
Eagle
one
Bot
race,
in
turn
the
one, I
chat.
think.
Ego bot.
We have Eagle Bot. So does we have Krog Bot as well?
I'm not good. I'm not good enough to get a bot.
Krog's not alien enough, so yeah, sorry.
I'm human.
Yes, you are. Anyway, well, that pretty much rounds it up here for tonight. You can join Michael and Krog actually tomorrow doing the stream for the GP2 guys, and we will catch you next week. I think it's Montreal next week, so Canada next week is the next race for us.
No, Monaco.
Monaco,
mate.
Well,
Monaco
by the
next
way,
week.
Monaco-
The big
I
one.
was so hoping you were right part time. Oh, so hoping you
Monaco
were right and I
at
was wrong.
night. Don't forget
I
that.
love-
It's at night.
I love Monaco.
it's
Oh, you're
Monaco at
quick
night.
at Monaco.
Well, you're fucked. Well, so we'll catch you next week for Monaco then, and till next time, it's well. That's true. That's true. But
Everyone
anyway,
but Krog. Everyone but
Anyway.
Krog.
we will catch you guys next week. You can catch Krog, and you can catch Michael there tomorrow. But until then, goodbye.